Breaking news that could shake global politics. The United States has officially declared Saudi Arabia as a major non-NATO ally under Mohammed bin Salman. This announcement has sent shockwaves across the Middle East and the world. What does this mean for regional security, global alliances, and the balance of power? Today, we will break it all down in detail. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are discussing one of the most significant shifts in international relations in recent years. Saudi Arabia, long a critical partner of the United States, has now received major non-NATO ally status. This is not merely a title. It is a strategic move that could reshape military, economic, and diplomatic dynamics, not just in the Middle East, but globally. So, what does it mean to be a major non-NATO ally? Essentially, it allows a country to access advanced U.S. military technology, receive expedited defense support, and participate in joint operations without being a member of NATO. For Saudi Arabia, this is a massive upgrade in strategic capability. The U.S. is signaling that Riyadh is a trusted partner, capable of both defending itself and supporting U.S. interests in a volatile region. Think of it as moving from a trusted friend to a key partner in global security. Saudi Arabia will now be able to procure cutting-edge military equipment, receive advanced training, and benefit from U.S. intelligence and strategic support. This elevated status gives the kingdom more influence and recognition on the international stage. The timing of this declaration is critical. The Middle East has been a hotspot of conflict and tension for decades. Yemen's civil war continues to rage, Iran's influence grows across the region, and global powers are vying for strategic control over vital energy routes and trade corridors. Saudi Arabia, under Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, has been modernizing its military, expanding its defense capabilities, and investing heavily in infrastructure and technology. By granting this status, the U.S. is reinforcing a strategic alliance that balances regional power, protects energy supplies, and deters adversaries. This move is not purely military. It is a carefully calculated geopolitical maneuver. Washington is signaling to the world that it is committed to a long-term partnership with Riyadh, and that Saudi Arabia is a cornerstone of stability in the Gulf region. From a military perspective, the implications are immense. Saudi Arabia can now access advanced fighter jets, missile defense systems, precision-guided munitions, and other high-tech military equipment. Joint exercises with U.S. forces will likely increase in frequency, improving coordination, readiness, and operational effectiveness. This is not just about hardware. Aligning Saudi Arabia with U.S. military doctrine ensures that the kingdom can act as a stabilizing force in the region. Imagine a Saudi military equipped with the latest technology, trained alongside U.S. forces, and capable of responding rapidly to emerging crises. This strengthens deterrence against potential threats from hostile neighbors or non-state actors. Beyond the military benefits, there are significant economic and strategic advantages. Major non-NATO ally status makes Saudi Arabia more attractive to investors, strengthens trade partnerships, and opens doors for defense contracts worth billions of dollars. It also elevates the kingdom's diplomatic influence, allowing it to mediate conflicts and negotiate from a position of strength. Mohammed bin Salman's Vision 2030, aimed at diversifying the economy and modernizing infrastructure, receives a boost through this international recognition. Saudi Arabia is no longer seen solely as an oil-rich state. It is emerging as a key player in global politics and economics. The kingdom now has the opportunity to influence regional decisions while attracting foreign investment to further its development goals. Safety and security are central to this designation. The United States will provide advanced missile defense, counterterrorism support, and cybersecurity assistance. In a region threatened by missile attacks, drone warfare, and proxy conflicts, this partnership significantly enhances Saudi Arabia's defensive capabilities. For the citizens of Saudi Arabia, this translates to a higher level of security. The kingdom will have better tools to respond to threats, protect its borders, and maintain internal stability. Sharing intelligence and technology ensures that both the US and Saudi Arabia are better prepared to prevent escalation and respond effectively to emerging dangers. What makes this alliance unique is its comprehensive nature. It combines military, economic, and diplomatic benefits into a single package. Saudi Arabia gains influence, protection, and opportunities for growth. It positions the kingdom as a major player in the Middle East, capable of shaping regional policy and contributing to global security strategies. However, no alliance comes without challenges. Saudi Arabia must navigate complex geopolitical expectations, maintain alignment with US policies, and manage regional rivalries. This new status may increase scrutiny from neighboring countries and require careful diplomatic balancing. While the benefits are significant, the kingdom must exercise caution to avoid over-reliance on external support. A single misstep could disrupt regional stability or affect global perceptions of Saudi Arabia's role. Strategic foresight, careful diplomacy, and internal cohesion will be critical as the kingdom assumes this elevated position. Maintaining balance between power and responsibility will define the success of this partnership. The US declaration is more than just a headline. It represents a turning point in Middle East politics. Saudi Arabia is stepping into a more prominent role. Mohammed bin Salman is solidifying his leadership, and the world is watching closely. The kingdom now has both the tools and the recognition to assert influence in the region like never before. But the big question remains, will this alliance shift the balance of power in the Middle East? Could it spark new tensions with Iran, Turkey, or other regional rivals? Or will it usher in a period of stability and cooperation? How will global powers respond? And what does this mean for international diplomacy in the years ahead? Only time will reveal the full impact of this historic move. One thing is clear: the stakes are higher than ever, and Saudi Arabia's role in global politics has entered a new chapter. Analysts, policymakers, and citizens alike will be watching every decision closely. For now, the world waits as Saudi Arabia and the United States begin a new era of strategic partnership. This alliance could redefine the rules of engagement in the Middle East, alter the balance of power, and influence global security for decades to come. The story is far from over. What happens next will determine whether this historic partnership brings peace and stability or new challenges to an already complex region. Stay tuned, because the next moves in this high-stakes geopolitical game are about to unfold. And remember, every decision, every agreement, and every action taken by these powerful nations will ripple across the globe, affecting millions of lives. Will Saudi Arabia rise as a regional stabilizer, or will tensions escalate in the Middle East? Only time will tell, and we'll be here to bring you every update. The world is watching, the stakes are high, and history is being written before our eyes.